Excuse me. Another example. So this is a bearing on a roll mill. Before greasing, if we look at the time waveform, lots of evidence of friction and impacting here. We'll play this one. Lots of popping and crackling, lots of impacts going on. Again, these waveforms, the Y scale is the same on both. So plus or minus 400 dB microvolt, we can see some of those impacts are reaching almost out to 400 microvolts here. After greasing, we've reduced it down a lot. We'll play this and see what it sounds like. So even though we have reduced the friction down a lot, we have reduced a lot of this impacting down, you can still see by looking at the waveform that there is indication of impacts, and we can hear the friction as well. It's still there. So one of the things that you can do with lubrication is reduce friction, but if there is an inherent bearing defect, you can't grease the defect out of the bearing. So when we look at the fast Fourier transform, we can see that there is evidence of repetitive impacting in the FFT, and we could overlay this with fault frequency cursors to specifically find out, is this an inner race fault, outer race fault? But there is evidence of repetitive impacting in here. So I can reduce the friction with lubrication, but I can't fix a bearing problem. So at some point, this bearing is going to need to be changed.